So today I put my 5th strip on. I've been trying them for last 2 weeks. Well, they didn't work on my daughter, but I figure since we have a month supply, I may as well use them. So last 2 weeks were very interesting, and it took me 2 weeks because I wanted to be sure that they really work, because sometimes I suppose when you live with chronic pain, you want so much something to work that I thought maybe I was seeing things that weren't really there. So at first I put them 2 weeks ago. It will be actually 2 weeks on Saturday, and I put them up on my shoulder blades because 4 years ago I actually hurt this arm, this shoulder. I torn the ligaments, and right now, since then, whenever I do something like something simple, even vacuuming the house or washing the floor, the windows, I will get lots of pain. It's sort of, I don't think it will ever heal actually at this point. And sometimes actually it gets so bad that I need to get the painkiller, and the Orthodex, and I don't like it. I don't like using that. I just hate feeling that dragged. Anyway, so 2 weeks on Saturday, my arm was hurting a lot, so I finally put the strips on. And at first I was very angry because it didn't take 15 minutes or 30 minutes to get better. In fact, for the first 2 hours, it almost felt, it was weird. I had this shooting pain coming from my hands, and my hands were sort of hurting, and then my knees, my feet, it almost seemed like wherever the pain I used to have in my body, it just came, right? So first 2 hours was kind of weird, and I didn't like the feeling at all, but I'm thinking, okay, I will stick with it. So I did. And then I remember I had to go to the drugstore at 8 o'clock. And I tell you something, my arm was hurting so much, I thought I was going to cry. And then I came back, and then I'm thinking, okay, I will wait, and then I will have no choice but to take the painkiller because it was just hurting too much, right? So I was just sitting by my laptop and, working, doing stuff, and I guess I didn't even realize that the pain was actually going away. So it was kind of funny because I think it was around 11 o'clock, something like that. My daughter asked me for something, so I got up, to get it for her. And, I know, she asked me if I could make her a tea. So it was quite funny because all of a sudden I reached my hand up, and no way I could do that before, right? And I just grabbed the tea bag, right? And then I look, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm using this hand and it's not hurting, right? So I go, oh, you see now my hand is not hurting. So then I decided to see what else I can grab from the countertop, without hurting my hand. So I took a cup and then a sugar bowl and then something heavy like salt, something like that. And there was no pain, so I was amazed. So then I sat down and I started doing this because I find that when you're sitting, it's actually very hard to lift my arm up. And yes, again, I was able to do this, and even this, and then look at that. This is amazing because I was not able to. I think when it hurts, I can only lift it up to there maybe, and I feel the pain. So this is really amazing. But it took, basically it took 10 hours for this pain to totally go away. And it did go away, but the only thing I felt, it was still like stiff, that's about it. And then I woke up next morning and again I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I still have pain. I had some pain not in my arm, but in my wrist and my knees and feet. I suppose it was sort of too much to ask for all of it to go away right away, right? And then, excuse me, I continued using them. And then last week on Saturday, it was kind of funny because it was snowing, so I wake up and it's snowing. And then I wake up, but I'm thinking, okay, that's weird. It's snowing and yet I am not tired. And yeah, my hands are a little bit stiff, but really, they're not that bad. So, I started doing things, and then, and I felt I had energy, right? And I was like able to do stuff in the house. And then I said to Justina, well, tell me, how do I usually feel? What happens to me when it's snowing or raining outside, right? I said, well, usually, it slows you down. You can't do much, and you just slows me down, basically, right? I said, yeah, that's what I thought, right? But today, I didn't feel like that, right? So it was quite amazing, I suppose. Yeah, it was. And then, so the pain, it didn't take all the pain away, but definitely made difference. And then last week, we had a very nice weather, so I decided to do some yard work. So I was basically what used to take me about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 to 6 days, just to clean up the stuff in the garden. I was able to do it in 2 days, basically, and I did not feel pain afterwards. My bum was sore, my legs, because but it was sort of like I call it a healthy pain, like muscles, because I used them, right? That's about it. So that is still happening to me. But then I'm thinking, okay, I wonder what it will be like the next day, right? So, the next day, no, my arm was not still hurting. So that was good. And then yesterday, I suppose yesterday was the day when I have no doubts at all, totally convinced me that the strips are working. Because yesterday, I actually went to the store and I had to buy some cat litter. So I got 20 kilo. Yeah, you can answer it, sorry. So I got cat litter, 20 kilos, cat litter, right? And then I took it from the shelf, put it in the cart, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to pay for it the next day, right? Or, well, rather in a few hours in the evening. So I put it in the cart, and then I paid for everything, and then took it from the cart and put it in the trunk. And then I brought it home. In the garage, and I actually used the dolly, but I took it out of the trunk, put it down with the dolly, and then brought it home, right? And I had to pull the dolly up there, like we have 4 stairs at the back, so I had to pull it, right? And I'm thinking, okay, I'm being stupid here, but I did it. So anyway, so I woke up this morning, and it's raining, because this is why I actually finished up yesterday in the yard work, because we are having 5 days of rain, I guess. We're supposed to. So yes, it was raining, and I wake up, and again, I just feel a little bit of pain in my wrists, my knees, but really nothing bad that I have to take painkiller for. So I come, and I tell you something, my arm is not hurting. Well, you can see, yeah. No problem at all. I feel a little bit stiff there. And then I took the strip because, I had to have a bath. And I just put them now. So I'm sure I will be feeling better in a few hours. But it's just, I don't know. I basically, I am totally convinced. So I actually ordered more today because I definitely want to keep using them. And then when it comes to my daughter, we're probably going to try something different. Most likely, I think, with her condition, she probably needs more than one at the same time. So we already tried 2, and that didn't work. So we're going to put more of them. Because it is all natural, There's no chemicals in them, no toxins, so it will not harm her. Anyway, this is my experience, and I will be making updates, as occasional updates as what's happening with the strips and me. I am very excited because they are supposed to be good also for wrinkles and your skin and hair and the whole body basically, right? So I am very excited to see what else they will do for my body. Oh, also spider veins, and I'm going to take pictures of. I have several spider veins on my legs to see, so I have the before and after results. Anyway, have a great day, and I tell you something, I definitely recommend using them, and you don't have to get them from me. You can just Google power strips, and you can get them from any, they will be, I'm sure there are several, people who are selling them, so definitely, but I think you should really try them because it is worth it, even if it takes some pain away, it is worth it, in my opinion. Bye-bye, and have a great day.